So this is my 3D printer that I bought. It didn't work. Hopefully it now works. But, I had to fix it, and it's very interesting. I think the idea is that we all know how to fix stuff. There's an instruction manual. You look to see what you need to do. You look online to see what there is. And then the next thing is you test to see what's gone wrong. And it's here in the board, right over here. And it wasn't getting hot. Rather, it was getting hot because I could feel the temperature, but it wasn't registering in the computer in this 3D printer. So I tested it to see, and I thought, maybe the wire looks a little bit bad. Maybe that's the issue. But nobody really thought that. I sent it to other people. I had my dad take a look. He says, the wire looks fine. It's not a 90-degree kink or anything, and it wasn't. And I wasn't sure either. So I took it apart here to check if it worked. And I thought it did work, the thermistor. But when my dad came and checked it again to verify, it didn't work. And it had no resistance. And I looked online, and a new thermistor is not expensive, less than $10. But the lead time is up to 2 weeks, which is an eternity because I bought this printer to use it now. And so the question is, what do I do now? So I'm back to the wiring. I'm not sure that it's bad, but it's all I could do. So I have some wiring here. So I took this wiring, I reconnected the wiring, cut out the bad piece of the wiring, gave it more leeway, and now it works. And the thing is, many people think there's a right way to do things. And I would say there's a common way of doing things. The common way is you follow the instructions, you troubleshoot, you replace the bad parts. But what if you have no parts to replace with? That's the thing you'll realize if you go to places like Vietnam, where they may not have OEM parts or even generic parts. They may not have parts at all. They'll just rig something together. Maybe the thermistor does need to be replaced. I mean, if you replace the thermistor, you replace the wiring and everything, it comes all together. That would fix it. But just cutting out the bad wiring and replacing it, that seemed to fix the problem now. It'll get me through. And I think that's one thing that you could learn, or I could learn, or we could all learn. Yeah, normally you want to fix something. Replace it with something good. Something that's going to last. But we don't have the capability when it takes a long time to wait. You might as well try to do what you can do to see if it works. It may not always work, but in this case, it worked. And it saved me 2 weeks of waiting to use my printer.